What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, we're going to talk about Ken Griffin and the fact that we all know that he's the #1 financial terrorist in our financial market. We know this, all right? What I want to talk to you about now is going even deeper than that. People, I think this man could possibly be a Chinese communist spy operating on U.S. soil. And he tells us as much in this news article right here by Bloomberg. Let's read this. And I'm telling you now, when you hear what this man had to say about the American people in this article, it's going to blow you away. Ken Griffin criticizes Trump tariffs. These jobs are not coming back, Ken Griffin saying. Citadel founder, listen to this. Citadel founder Ken Griffin extended his criticism of the Trump administration's trade policy, saying that tariffs won't bring back American manufacturing jobs the way that the president anticipates, and the country should play to its strengths instead. The first thing to notice here is that he didn't just criticize the Trump administration's trade policy, he's extended his criticism. He's been criticizing it. Now listen to what he says about Trump and the American people. Trump dreams of giving people their dignity back. What people? The American people. And I have to applaud him for having that dream. But the dream is not going to come true. What dream? The dream of the American people getting their dignity back. Ken Griffin just said that Trump's dream of giving us our dignity as a manufacturing country again is a dream that is not going to come true. These jobs, he said, are not coming back to America. And to be clear, with the unemployment rate at 4%, America has moved on. That's insane. Now, I'm going to get to the Chinese communist spy shit. Watch this. Citadel billionaire who earlier this week said the trade war has devolved into a nonsensical place has warned that the U.S. is putting its global brand at risk as a result of the tariff policies. On Friday, the administration had embraced a transactional mindset that runs contrary to the best interests of the country. All right, that's saying a lot. Trump is making decisions contrary to what's best for the country. Some of y'all agree with that, but that's cool. But it's what he's going to say next. Speaking as part of Stanford's View of the Top series in Silicon Valley, Griffin argued the U.S. should try to play to its strength, such as creating intellectual property and content, rather than bringing back jobs in factories that have largely automated their production anyway. Now, what did he just say there? Just like when Joe Biden's administration said that they were killing the Keystone Pipeline and putting all them people out of work, they said, well, tell them to learn coding. That's exactly what Ken Griffin's saying right here, is we need to move up to intellectual jobs, all right, and leave the factory working over there to China. These are jobs that pay a stunning amount of money as compared to working in a factory making zippers or making home appliances or making flat screen TVs. We don't need to do that, Ken Griffin says. Griffin said he had spoken a few weeks ago with a senior Chinese government official who questioned why U.S. trade policy would be to foster low-paying factory jobs and become more like China. Start over. Griffin said he had spoken a few weeks ago with who? A senior Chinese government official about the tariffs. That's a violation of the Logan Act, people. A United States citizen cannot sit down with a foreign agency and negotiate or talk about any of that kind of stuff. That's what we have ambassadors for. So I believe that the DOJ and the FBI, if they go to looking into Ken Griffin's connections with China, is going to find out a whole lot. Because listen to this clip that he just did in an interview. Watch this.
You know, you could buy like a similar dress with no name for less money, but you want the dress that you think is going to not fall apart in 2 weeks. You want the handbag that you think is well made. You want the television that you know that when you turn it on, it's going to work perfectly. You want the car that when you turn the engine on, it's going to run.
Let's make no mistake about it, people. He's talking about how Chinese products and Mexican products and Canadian products are superior to American products. That if you buy an American dress, it's liable to be falling off of you in 2 weeks. Or if you buy an American made TV, it might work and it might not. And God forbid you buy an American made car, it might start whenever it wants to. That's this man's attitude, and this is what he's propagating to the people of the United States. And it gets even worse because in the next paragraph it says the Republican mega donor said the U.S. screwed up when it came to helping those who lost their jobs to globalization. That when they moved all these factories, the U.S. is screwed up trying to help us get those factory jobs and those farming jobs back. Let me give you an example. One moment. I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I don't know if y'all can see that, but it says that this product is a product of Mexico. This lettuce. Now tell me why we got to import lettuce to the United States. According to Griffin, their lettuce is better than our lettuce. Get the fuck out of here. Anybody that's against Trump is a globalization. Ken Griffin's telling you that right there. Any help to the working man is a threat to globalization, and noted that the much of the president's electoral support came from the people who felt that the economy hasn't been working for them. Talking about the working class, talking about the people who work their fingers to the bone, sometimes 2 and 3 and 4 jobs just to get by. That's who he's saying the U.S. is screwed up helping. What is wrong with these people, man? I just don't get it. I just know that I don't believe that as a U.S. American citizen, Ken Griffin has the right to sit down with a senior Chinese government official and discuss and might know, and even worse, come back with their message to the American people that Trump is the one who's hurting America instead of these trade policies that gets their lettuce from Mexico. Love y'all. Be blessed. See you in the next video.